So, it's Quinn. If you know the name, you probably heard her during the peak of them dark ages. For a low moment in time, she was one of the faces of this low moment in time called hyperpop. When her music really started to get traction with songs like I Don't Want Many Friends in the First Place, this whole scene blew up alongside her. And turns out, all these eyes and expectations, yeah, she wasn't really f***ing with them. When the world needed her most, she vanished. She never really left though. Might have put on a disguise, got a few aliases, maybe started a new life somewhere, but the music was still coming. We was getting beat tapes from Cat Mother, ambient projects from Trench Dog, and whatever the fuck she was dropping on Rifleman too. But her little hiatus from the name she was most known for was short-lived. In 2021, this nigga came back like she just mastered the Avatar state and dropped her debut album, Drive by Lullabies, and it was one of the biggest releases to come out the scene at the time. Because of all the ink that's already been spilled talk about this project, I don't really care to throw my 2 cents in, so we gonna move on to something I do care about. After some beat tapes and singles, she dropped her sophomore self-titled album in July of 2022. The whole thing's just as hard to describe as the last one, but I f*** with this album a lot more, so instead of letting the art speak for itself, I'm gonna try to put it in the box the best I can. A lot of it feels real JPEG Mafia-esque. The music doesn't really sound similar, like at all, but it kind of feels like it. Similar to a Peggy album, none really want to sit still either. Track to track, or even within a song, you might get a few left turns or momentum shifts, and then a bit of spot with no idea how you even got there in the first place. Also, just to clarify, I'm not saying that this influence is real, or that Quinn is just someone who makes music like JPEG Mafia. This is just part of the way I understand the album and the artist. I think it's a lot easier to put niggas on a smaller artist by showing them through the lens of a bigger artist who they might already be familiar with. That's why I did it, la bitch. Even the word sample chops and melodies on a song like Jiang Jing, Jiang Jiang Jiang, or the random acapella passages off a song like Been a Minute, reminds you of some shit I might hear off All My Heroes Are Cornballs. But let me stop beating this dead horse. Alright, boys. Got me a little visitor. Who the fuck this nigga? This is basement life. This is basement life, I guess. What we got to say? This whole album also got this warm fuzzy feeling from all the white noise, distortion, and synths, on top of all the soulful ass sample flips and R&B and neo-soul influences. It also feels real, authentically black, in a way that I really only get from the genres like the ones I just mentioned. I hear that bass and electric piano off Please Don't Waste My Time, and I just get bead curtains, furniture wrapped in plastic, and that weird African pottery that was in my nana's house just all flashed into my mind. Also, I love the talkback shit on the back half of that song. That chorus song, You Don't Gotta Be Here If You Don't Wanna, damn near stabbed me through the chest the first time I heard that shit. I don't know if I've ever seen this feeling of like perpetual anxiety about wasting time, your lack of will or motivation or whatever it is to do anything about it, expressed like anywhere in any medium ever. And it's something I can super relate to. But hey, here I am on YouTube, so I'm doing something. If you like the video so far, you should like and sub. This is literally my first video ever, and this is a 0 sub channel, so this is the biggest impact a like and a sub could ever have. Do that shit, please. If you can't tell, I got a lot of love for this album, and front to back, it's easily my favorite by her. And there's definitely a lot more to say about it too, but this ain't a review. That being said, most of my favorite songs ain't even come out till this nigga started wildin' a year after this project's release. So let's move on. So, in 2023, she started to go on a little run, to put it lightly. I mean, come here, bro, just take a look.
Start.
Corazón.
As above, so below. Stop.
Yeah, so this nigga kind of went beast mode, and this not even including any features or production she did for other people either. All the music she dropped in 2023 was a bit of a departure from what she was making last year too. And don't get me wrong, I don't think this was a bad thing. Last FM telling me to listen to Quinn 2 times more than my second most listened to artist all last year. Basically, her work became even more sample-based somehow, and way more trap-inspired. A lot of the R&B and neo-soul influences took a backseat to the likes of doo-wop Kane and 454.
Shout out to 454, because he showed me like a way, like listening to his music, he showed me a way that I could do this whole sampling shit and still do the same shit that I was doing before and like maintain a stable image around it, if that makes sense.
By leaning so heavily into these trap influences, a lot of these newer songs kind of feel like her real early music from 2019 to 2020. Specifically songs like My Bad, It's a Shame, and Siberia. The big difference being though that the flows are miles better, the production is miles better, and a lot of the music just feels way more mature. Whatever that means, coming from a nigga who just graduated, talking about a nigga who just graduated. Also, speaking of Siberia, I bought these Siberia Hill like wool sweatpants for like, but I got them in a size small on accident. If someone wanna like buy these from me, they're heavy as fuck. They're super comfy. Someone DM me. I'll sell them to you. I'll give you a discount. Sub and I'll give you a discount. Send me a screenshot that you're subbed and I'll give you a discount. DM me on Twitter, birdsite.com/ballout9000. Hit you, boy. I need the money. Speaking of her production, it's really way better than most niggas out right now. You can strip out all the producer tags and sound bites, and even the melodies and samples, and you can still tell instantly who produced it. The real unorthodox hi-hat patterns and all the different snare rolls and constant fucking gun sounds makes your shit instantly recognizable.
I add the hi-hats last. I originally had them like this the whole way. Once I passed my laptop to
DJ Weird Bitch,
we juiced them up.
More recently, the samples became more and more crazy too. She's flipped I Wouldn't Mind, that one TikTok song, Cool by Soccer Mom, and fucking Bohemian Rhapsody, nigga. That's real next level shit, bro. Anyways, go check her shit out. If you don't mind pitched up vocals, or you're a fan of JPEG Mafia, 454, or fuck, I don't know, man. If you value some interesting, unique experimental shit, then check it out. Her Delinquent tape is a great entry point, and maybe Interstate 185 instead. If you don't fuck with those and you tending all Fantano's nuts, then peep her self-titled album. And if you're a hyperpop fan and you haven't listened to Quinn for whatever reason, then go check out her debut. Go do that shit, bitch. La hoe. That bitch la hoe. Wow. Go do that shit before I up the fire on you. Yeah, you can leave now if you want. Or if you want to hear me yap. If you like me, you want to hear me talk about the channel, because there's no videos on it yet. This is the first video. If you want to hear me talk about the future of the channel, or if you want to help me out, you can keep watching. But you can leave if you want to, I don't care. But yeah, this is my first video ever on any channel, period. No, I made a Fortnite montage once, but yeah. Besides the Fortnite montage, this is my first video on any channel ever. Because of that, I don't know Premiere at all. If you know how to optimize Premiere, I have a really good PC, but the playback's kind of ass. If you know how to optimize it, please DM me on Twitter. That'd be appreciated if you could help me out. Schedule-wise, I think the goal is going to be 3 or 4 videos. 3 or 4 like high-for videos a month. So like more like these. Maybe I can get them to be a little longer. I don't know yet. Again, my first script too. I don't know shit. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Maybe if I find some lower for content that I like, I'll change it. Maybe do 2 or 3 high-for videos a month. And then like 2 or 3 lower for videos a month. I'm not sure though. But yeah, I think the goal for the channel is to like the audience I want an audience for me. Like I want people to like my editing, my presentation, and me. I don't really want people to care about the subject that much. I don't plan on being like the guy who talks about underground rappers. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't want to just do that. Obviously I love the music, but I'm not trying to get boxed in. I don't want to do that one thing. I want to be able to just talk about shit I like. That's the goal. I want to try to like lean heavier into the presentation and to the jokes. I need to make more jokes. If you found me funny, that's sick, but I didn't make that many jokes in here. yeah, sub to the Patreon too. No exclusive content on there yet, but I will make exclusive content if this like works out. Exclusive content will come, but for now, just like do it knowing that you're helping me out a lot. I don't know, something. One step closer, one step out the fucking basement. That's what you're getting me close to. No more slugs, bro. Get me out this basement, please. Fuck with me, bro. Please, fuck with me. Goodbye.